Well, hey, here I am again. Here I am again. All right, so we're gonna talk about this Batman. Watched that last night. Um, it's dope because I enjoyed watching Gotham, the TV show on Fox. Even though that was one of the shows where I was just like, "Yo, how long are y'all gonna have young Bruce not able to fight?" Like, god damn! Like it had to be like 2, 3 seasons for them up even got some about him. Now I know he's going through growth spurts and stuff like that, but y'all had this man out here looking like oh punk bitch. But I do like the storyline of the Gotham Arkham, and watching that, being able to watch the whole series of Gotham, and then to watch this movie, I was like, oh shit, I've already seen this. So it's great to see another perspective on that. Um, There's lots of things that stuck out for me in this one. Uh, of course, staying in the darkness, getting into the light, you know, that progression. Of course, the vengeance and questioning your impact on society. Uh, like, what is, what mean the world to you? My money, my time, oh shit. Hold up. Like, I don't, like, these aren't, that isn't just for show. Yeah, Cameron. Yeah, this one right here. What mean the world to you? What a track. Where's where the wiki? Wiki! Let's see what we got here. Like I remember when this song would come on. What a time that was. Now we'll look at it later. What be in the world to you? Might put it in Jamaica or something. See what kind of energy is within that one. But we just gonna keep that one up. So it's like, why would I want to watch the Batman? Got to be some dreams. Got to be some dreams is going on. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got messages in here coming up out here. Now, of course. So, looking at my daily horoscope, just checking it out, just seeing what's up. Now, this is minor, you know, the major. From minor to major. So, these swords, right? The hell is these? Bats. Gotcha. Are we in the imagination? See, this man. See, you are what you look. Fuck with me. Fuck with me for a second. Hold on. What is that? 326 to 424. What is that? Imagination. That right. It means something if you make it mean something. If it don't mean nothing to you, then okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like you stroke yours the way you stroke yours. Get off how you get off. I'm gonna get off how I get off. Fuck you talking about? Let's get it. We can compare stories. I don't need to bust in on you. Crazy. Wow. Anyway, where we at? Young. I put young Dro. Yo. We gonna keep it just like that. What JC say? A fuck up is a perfect mistake. Nigga, fuck all that. Let's see. I can do all things through Christ who strengthen me. Damn right, I can. What was it? We are what we are the imagination of ourselves. Whatever you imagine, that's what you imagine. Do not feel ashamed of being traumatized. Chin up. Conquer your pains. How do you conquer pain? You put a T on each end. T Pain did it. If you want to, if you, whenever you want to change your pain, just put a T on the end of it. Use some paint. That's your canvas. Do whatever you want. There you go. Zoom is free. So this card is of nightmares, fears, despair. Bat symbolizes his ability to navigate through the dark and release all the fears crushing his soul and stifling his growth. What was the Batman looking for? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Like, even in the scenes where he was with Falcone, right? The scene where he was with Falcone, the scene he was with Alfred when he was in the hospital after his face got blowed up. Shouts to Emmett Smith too. You already know. So you can tell as well as that wounded child on the inside, those pains, those fears, because whatever Falcone said, he believed. Whatever these father figures, this masculine energy was telling him, he believed it. He believed it. He's like, so you saying Maroni had my dad killed? From Falcone. Fear of motherfucker, ain't it? Fear, like fear and pain and guilt and shame and all that. That trauma's a motherfucker, man. Then he went to Alfred right after that. Man, Falcone said, y'all niggas, man, how come you didn't tell me? What he say? He's sitting there, how come you didn't tell me? And like he tells him, it's like, so you saying Falcone did it? Like, when you go back and check that movie out, just check out the tone. The tone, that tone is very similar. I've done that tone. You've done that tone. We have done that tone. Where you already have it in, the wheels are turning, and you're just like, so you're saying that I should go to college? Or you're saying that I shouldn't take the job? These are the same shits that you hear on Planet Remix. You know what I'm saying? These are the same shits that you ask the Oracle. These are the same shits that you be in the readings, asking. So am I doing this right? So are you telling me that that's, and what was his answer? It's only one way to find out. Or, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't tell you what it is. You're going to have to make that decision on yourself. You're going to have to move the way you move. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. That's a great song for balance, isn't it? Like masculine and feminine energy dancing together, moving the same way. Choreography. Core. Oh, okay. Let's go to these notes. Oh, never mind. Who was reading? Shit. Here we go. It'd be like that. They bring encouragement to trust his abilities. Trust your abilities. The less work I was doing on the inside, the more I would put trust in my abilities on the outside to affect change. And when my outside abilities did not affect change, I doubted what was within. Fuck with me, goddamn. Tell me you ain't did that shit. I know you done did that shit. That's that Chaz laugh too. Chaz, what up, Nick? Chaz Campbell, what's up, man? What's happening? Chaz got a laugh that when I hear it, it's just like, he'd be like, and I've laughed like that. I've laughed like that. I have it on tape, me laughing like that. Oh man. And especially with laughter, you know, at the end, Joker and the Riddler. You know what I'm saying? You attract who you are. And one of the dope things about it is even when you're in a state of chaos, even when you are amidst chaos, when you're in that lower portion, as the Riddler would call it, Edward, hell, Dante's Inferno, right? That hell, you're caught your root. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit making sense. Like, god damn, that's what these niggas been talking about? These motherfuckers been meta every fucking one of these movies has been a goddamn Matrix movie. Yeah. Ones and zeros. Ones and zeros. Kundalini rising. You know what I'm saying? Batman at the very end in the water, going to say to people, having a light. Now he's leading a different type of charge. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much vengeance. I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. Now I have let some things go. Like, this ain't, like, I ain't going to say this ain't nothing, but what I'm going to say is this is a 2 hour and 43 hour therapy session. This is a 3 hour therapy session. This is how you conquer your fears. This is how you do it. They just crunch it down into 2 hours and 46 minutes, put some ass over here, put some titties over here. You know what I'm saying? Like Lupe said, put some titties right next to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll yeah. You know, put some characters in there, put some names in there that you know, and disguise the fact that it's a 3 hour therapy session on how to get through your traumas. You know what I'm saying? Selena Kyle, right? Selena. Like, come on, man. I'm not gonna talk to you like that. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, let's keep going. When the nine let you let go of your fears. What are your fears? You are overly stressed because of something, and the stress is ruling your life at this moment. He was holding on. What Falcone said? Oh shit! Come on, man. What'd he say? What'd he say? Hold it. What'd he say? What did Falcone say to Batman when he finally came in at the end and he was asking no questions about him and his pops? What'd he say? It's just a matter of time now. Man, he knew what was up. Matter of time now. It's just a matter of time. I knew you was coming back. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why folk is who they is. Because they know you coming back. Because they have a piece to your puzzle. They have a piece to your puzzle because they get it. Like, isn't that one of the things about all these superhero movies that you watch? Like, the villain gets it. The villain gets it. Because you know why? The villain saves the motherfuckers too. The villain had to save themselves to be able to become a villain. They just waiting on a worthy opponent. It's like, shit, man. I am who I am. Word to Stu Gotts. I am who I am. Word to Brother Pennant. I am who I am, goddamn. And you gonna fucking fuck with me or you ain't gonna fuck with me. But I guarantee goddamn to you, I'm going to say what I'm going to say because I do not take this shit seriously. I am not what you see me as is not who I actually am. This is just for kicks. Like, some shit's gonna be for kicks. But Brother Pennant done told you, check and talk that sass, nigga, talk that sass. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but it's like you talk to him on a regular, I'm sure it's totally different. See him in the class, different. Stu Gotts, same thing. You see Stu Gotts on camera. But when you listen to his show, when Stu Gotts get the rumbling and he starts speaking that truth, like, they don't really well, I'll say this. They made it so, Stu Gotts as well, where they've constructed in such a way we ain't gonna get outside of that shit. He gonna get into a little bit, but you can hear the gems. He'd be like, well, Stu Gotts, you said someone's gonna be the top 5 quarterback, and now they're not shit. Well, you know, one day they were, one day they ain't. I don't take this shit seriously. Why are you listening to me? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Just putting all those clues together. Yes. Were they Riddler puns? Were they very easy to find out? Yes. Gotcha. Yes. Do people have masks on? Yep. And what'd he say? Who are you? Who are you? Nigga took the mask off and said, nigga, me. Hey, hey, I love that shit. Hey, he laying on the ground, he look up. He was just like, me. Who are you? Me. Like, you know what kind of power that is to say to somebody, especially in the face of danger when there is none. Once you know who you are, you ain't scared of that shit. Okay. And who are you? Who are you supposed to be? Me. Me and my creative expression. Me, nigga. All right, let's return back to this. I thought it was gonna. This is actually the. I saw it when I woke up, and I saw this. I just saw the date, and I was like, you know what? Let me click on it today. Let me check it out. See what we popping with. And I saw them bats. I said, it's lovely because when you're creating your own algorithm, you're not creating it out of fear. Help coming. Help coming. This is a helpful session. Oh man, Mars champion. We had a reading of Mars. What planet is this? Mars. It must be two sides. It's got to, huh? Man, come on, man. Anyway, you have to calm your nerves and rise above the demons of negativity that are weighing you down. Vengeance, negativity, vengeance. Somebody has to pay. Somebody has to pay. How many of us have been trying to make motherfuckers pay their entire life? Whether you cuss about it, whether you don't cuss, whether you say nice things to people, whether you're passive aggressive, whether you're a cop, whether you're in the military, whether you're a teacher. Y'all not gonna treat me like I. Come on now. Come on now. Calming your nerves, breathing was something we did at the very beginning of this. Breathe. Because that breathing, like just that right there. How long was that? 10 seconds? 8 seconds? 7 seconds? Maybe it was 20 and I just, but just that right there, that right there is enough to push you to exactly where you need to be. Exactly where them dreams is at. This card reminds you that your thoughts drive your actions. We are what we imagine. We are what we imagine. I am what I imagine. If you keep thinking negatively about yourself, it might turn right. Like, it's one of those, it's like Thor, right? Similar. Like Thor as well. There has to get to it. There's going to get to a point, like as Selena was telling him, you know, why try to convince somebody something else? Because it's like, if you keep saying the city's not going to change, the city ain't going to change in your eyes. It can't. Because it is what it is. So what can change about you? How you talk to yourself, what you feel about yourself. If you don't feel vengeance anymore, because now you get it. And as well, Selena Kyle as well. It's like, come on, man, don't throw your shit away. Don't do that shit. I done been there. How many of us have run into the OGs? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, don't be hanging with that nigga, man. You ain't ready for that. All right. Hey man, don't fuck with her like that, bro. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, man, I seen who you was hanging with, man. Just watch yourself, bro. Why? Because niggas have been there. Like we've been there. Your mom's been there. Your grandma's been there. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that everybody out here like fucking Batman. You hiding in your cave. You know what I'm saying? You got your Alfred over here. You know what I'm saying? You might make some appearances everywhere, but you like wearing your mask. You like wearing that mask because that's your true you. And anytime you put on them suits, you be like, yeah, I mean, it ain't bad. But you know what I'm saying? So break the shackles of negativity to free yourself. You are constantly thinking over the same thing, and it's keeping you up till late. Now you must replace pessimism with positivity and feel good about yourself. Pessimism is, yeah. Niggas be pessimistic than a motherfucker. And it can easily happen. I mean, that's the program. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Like, you have your sets of traumas that you got to get through. Like, that's what the fuck you came back here for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Batwoman, like Batman, Catwoman. You know what I'm saying? Masculine, feminine, put them together, balance, right? One side seeing the other. Hey, don't throw your shit away. Because what? What is that? Because I understand. I get it. I get why you would want to participate in a certain action. I understand why you would want that vengeance. But let me tell you about my quest about vengeance. I did a quest on vengeance. I'm here to tell you that shit right there, that shit will hold you under so much when you want to get back at somebody so bad. Or you want to get back at the government for what they did to your people. You want to get back at whomever for getting back. All that shit, man. You want to get back at your dad. You want to get back at your mom. You want to get back at your aunt, your uncle. Like the motherfuckers who touched on you when wasn't nobody looking. The motherfuckers who whooped you every day. The people who wouldn't let you get this or made you go here or took away your phone or, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Calming yourself. See, calming yourself is that breathing, it's those tones, all those mudras, those affirmations, putting you in that state. So you can rise. Action. Rise is action. These are action words right here. This ain't just, yeah, let's sit in a fucking circle and we're just gonna kumbaya fucking ya. And then what, nigga? Nah. There's gotta be some goddamn action. And plus, look, man, I go by, whatever my past lives were, man, like Mars is like, I run hot. Mm-hmm. But hey, shouts to Miss Blue. Shouts to that whole community, because when I called in last year, man, and the year before, wow, it's whenever I called in and literally it's just like, you know, ooh, and she was like, you got to ground yourself. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I was like, grounding? What the hell are you talking about? What does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that even mean? I had no idea what grounding meant. Grounding to me at that time was like some restrictive shit. Like somebody else just trying to tell me what to do. And then it's like, oh my gosh, this is some of the helpfulest shit I've ever. I'm like, grounding. Gosh. So, replacing that pessimism, you know, Like, and also removing yourself or understanding the programs that you put yourself in, the arenas that you put yourself in, the people that you put yourself around. Like, if you have pessimistic friends, whether they're angry about it, mean about it, or they're laughing about it, like it's always the same thing over and over, you better place that shit with some positivity and feel good about yourself. You have to, or y'all gonna be talking about the same shit. Like, I remember I didn't know bitches wasn't shit. It wasn't no shit for me. Like, I like the girls. What are you talking about? They're enjoyable. I love them as friends. But you know what happens? You get your heart broken, pretty much not understanding. You're ignorant to the fact of what's going on from within and the different paths that you're actually fucking on. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your whatever state you were in then that you needed to learn from. There was a code there. The thing was you couldn't get the password right. Like, think about this for a second. What are your passwords to get you where you need to be? Because I do feel that this shit right here, this pessimism. Oh, these are some of the people I put in there. I appreciate y'all. There used to be more, but I don't know what happened to the other one. I had to make a whole new one because the password didn't work. So, the password, right? How many times do you key in your password? So you got to call somebody. Was it 3 times? You know what I'm saying? See when you're rushing, when you're in that state of fear, when you're not taking that, not able to take that time to take some breaths, reassess. You're gonna come back to you. And that pessimism is rampant. You can't do this. You can't do that. Oh, there's a war between what's the face and what's the face? Pessimism. Ain't no goddamn war going on. It's just over oil. It's staged. It's staged. Refugees. Like there's gonna like pessimism. Pessimism. Think about that. Remember sports? You remember sports? Huh? How many of you out there have a sports team that isn't that good? Right? Y'all gonna win this year? Hey, you guys have a winning record. Yeah, man. But you know how they always lose. Or they never get it done, or they never win, or they never get past the first round. They never get past the second round. They never win the division. Yeah, they'll win a couple of them, but they're gonna trade everybody away anyway. Hey, you like that coach? Yeah, he good, but he a lame duck anyway. Pessimism. Pessimism. I don't believe he will. Pessimism. What the book say? What the book say? Spiritual Growth by Sanaya Roman. That belief of everyone's doing their best. Everyone's doing their best. So all I need to do is play my role. And what is my role? I've created a role. Now you'll be able to create your role because you realize you have been. That's another one. But replacing that pessimism is big. Replacing that pessimism with positivity. In the movie The Batman, it's the same way. Batman pessimistic than a motherfucker. Catwoman pessimistic than a motherfucker, right? Pessimism, mystic, shit. They was feeling the way they was feeling because the city's not getting better. I can't trust you. I can't trust the police department because y'all in the shits. You know what I'm saying? Those things right there. Then it's what happened when they first worked together? Bruce and Selena. Teamwork, right? Having another energy come into your world and then trying to control that energy. It's like, yeah, I can see what you see, but I want to, but do what I say. And then when you don't do what I say, what? It's the same thing. But always remember this: the draw of this card brings divine support and guidance for you. You are not alone. I am here with you. Now I feel like that's a root. Though you fall, yeah, all these monsters in here. Where they at? Where they at, man? I feel like this. There. You are not alone. I have that one in there for something. I am here with you. All right. You only need to identify your supporters and well-wishers. You have to see beyond your fears to see the beauty of life. Have to. It's a must. It is a must. You got to identify your supporters and well-wishers. That's something being in that state of gratitude. Gratitude open portals like Rick and Morty. Don't it? Gratitude open portals like Rick and Morty. So when you're giving gratitude, you identify your supporters. You know what? Shit, at the end of the week, go back and thank everyone who liked your post. Thank everybody who gave you likes. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Some way. You have to see beyond the fears and see the beauty of life. You have to see beyond the fear of vengeance. You have to see beyond the fear of I'm never enough. What Mirabelle say to her grandma? I just feel like I'm never going to be enough for you. Seeing beyond the fear to see the beauty. Bruce, Bruno, Brew. Shouts out to the Brew. Ha. Jesus Lord, just everywhere. So, yep. And reverse as well. Yeah. Now, what were some of these notes? The notes portion. Masculine, feminine. Penguins is a language decoder. Here's something else as well. Shouts to the, you know what? This isn't new. It's just new to me because I'm recognizing it. It's new, but it's something I knew. Put a K on that. Because I want to say all the Bad Boys movies had some, how do you say it? Santeria in it. Goddesses and whatnot, patron saints. Now they're used for like boogity evil and witches and shit. But shit, what was it? Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 as well. The last Bad Boys movie, right? Will Smith and what his long lost son, and his long lost son's mom was a pretty much a how you want to put it, and not in the it was me rolling my eyes. I don't need to roll my eyes anymore because I get it. So I don't need to roll my eyes. Anyway. So Maria. Oh, Falcone. What did it say? They talk about his pops. Because one of those things of learning about self is also learning about those around you. And you also figuring out that your parents are you. You are your parents. So all that sneaking in and out that you was doing when you was 15, 16, younger, older, all the times you went to rent a center knowing good goddamn well you weren't gonna pay that shit, credit card bills, fuck somebody on the side, fuck somebody in the middle, beach trips with roommates, beach trips with people you don't even know, late night hookups, staying out all night, getting drunk, seeing fights, not calling the police when certain things happen. Your parents did all of that shit too. They just like fucking Batman. They're like Batman, like a goddamn Cape Crusader out here trying to save your ass from the shit that they went through when they was a kid. But depending on who they are, what they've been through and their communication, maybe they might tell you why. And you might actually listen. But for the most part, it is what it is. So, yeah. Everybody out here goddamn Batman. Running around with your armor on. Afraid to take that goddamn mask off. Because when you unmask a motherfucker, you be like, you used to fuck people before you married mom? Mom used to have sex with people before you married my dad? Yeah, nigga. Fuck you talking about? What did you do? What? This is what the jokes are for. This is what the jokes are for. Shouts out to Corey Holcomb. Shouts out to Corey Holcomb. That's what the goddamn jokes are for. That's what the laughter's for. Chaos. Chaos. Joke over there laughing at your chaos. Like, man, what are you talking about? My mom smoked crack and she didn't take care of me. And like, I know that shit hurt. Physically, mentally, psychologically, all of that. You know why she was on crack? Do you even know why? Do you even know how? The origins of it. And then even then, before, you know, they got programmed just like you programmed. And just like you programming yours. You know what I'm saying? Before you got spiritual, before you decided to get some consciousness, or before, you know what I'm saying, you met God and found Jesus and Mother Mary and all these niggas and energy streams and shit, your ass been programming people too. You've been programming your kids. You've been programming your friends. We're programmers. We are fucking programmers. Why am I yelling? I don't know. But it feels great. Shouts to Selena. And that's how I even got past the point of the you know, Batman. Who is he? Ancient. Just how there's a DC, well, there's a Marvel database that gives those energy connections. I'm sure there's a DC one as well. Yeah. What else we got? Riddler, Mask, No Shame, Chaos, Embracing Your Role, Batman looking. Oh yeah. when the Riddler was telling him how shit was going down, he's like, "Nigga, I ain't do shit. I can't do no heavy lifting. All I've got is words." Ooh. Ooh. A facilitator in a sense. It's like, you do know. I know all this shit's going down. I know all these people have been killed, and I know you want to blame me. But Batman, nigga, check me out here, son. Let me check you out real quick. Because we already went through this. We go through this every fucking movie. Every superhero movie, all of these action movies, it's like, I can't. All I needed to do, I learned it from you. That's what your kids are saying. That's what my kids are going to tell me. I'm sure I am very sure one of these kids is going to want to rap. One of these kids are going to want to be a nurse. One of these kids probably want to fight. Probably want to pick up a gun, shoot some shit, tear some shit up, kick some motherfuckers in the face. Want to draw, want to write, be creative. Some of them gonna yell. Some of them not gonna pretend to be shy or think they are shy, or some of those things that I went through as well. Those fears, if they are projected, they got it from you. They got it from me. So it's okay. It's okay, because I know who I got it from, and who I got it from, they got it from. Programs, man. But what Rilla tell them? He's like, I learned it from you. All I needed was some fear and some focused violence. We took care of this shit. Because he's like, bring them into the light. Batman not realizing, oh shit, I'm doing this work for you. That's what happens when you get caught up in your goddamn mind. You get caught up in your mind. You get caught up in the fear. You wind up carrying out the wishes in which you are trying to stifle. You carry out the chaos in which you are trying to snuff out. Right down. You know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit of fear, shit, all I needed you to do was investigate. We work hand in hand. This shit correlate. We playing notes, baby. What you talking about? We playing notes, baby. We here together. What's up? We balling. We on the court. That's why he was like, wait a minute. This ain't how this supposed to go. Fuck you talking about? He like, wait a minute. How you gonna get mad at me? How you gonna get mad at me? You the one who was trying to figure out this puzzle anyway. And Batman, you are wrapped up in your fear. So if I am wrapped up in my fear, I'm going to do whatever it takes to eradicate it and snuff it out. Because in every movie, yeah, we got to be able to play Bruce Wayne. Kept saying it over and over. Say my name, say my name. Because he's like, I want to remind you of who you fucking are. You want to remind yourself of who you are, who you keep trying to hide from. Your thoughts drive your actions. The city's never going to get better. I must save it. So I'm going to use my pain. The city's never going to change. The same city that claimed my mother and father is not going to change. So I got to keep doing it over and over and over. I'm not worthy of friendship. You know what I'm saying? When last time you been out, Bruce? When last time you smashed something, Bruce? When last time you went to a mixer, Bruce? When last time you helped the community, Bruce? Your pops was on that philanthropy, Bruce. But you got to fear about the philanthropy because through the philanthropy is how your pops got shot. You know what I'm saying? Got deaded up. That's how your moms went through. So why, with all of this blessing that you have, why would you go help somebody else when that's your fear? You're stuck in the fear. So every you is an I, every I is a me, every me is a we. These are the things I'm usually like this whenever I am not. So yeah. What a time. What a time. What else? Oh yeah, the 20 years since. It's always an anniversary. Oh yeah. 20 years since, and it had been 2 years since the Joker movie, or 2 years in that, you know what I'm saying, in movie terms. So the 2022. Yeah. Balance. It's been 20 years since. Master Bruce. Oh shit. Oh yeah. That shit right there. That shit right there. Should put that shit on the very beginning. Yo. When Bruce and Alfred, right? They're in a hospital, he talking. When he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about the fear. And that was that Batman Begins movie. Holy shit. I forgot about that, but that's not actually one of the ones I was watching. I had seen the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. No, I saw Dark Knight before I saw Batman Begins, which is funny. Like looking back, because that was the one that would come on TBS and TNT, and I'd be like, man, nigga, monks, the fuck is he doing down here? Now when I go back, it's like, oh, the scarecrow and the feet. Got you. My bad. I just needed to keep looking. But when he's talking about the fear, man, that motherfucker was so pissed. What'd he say? I thought I had mastered it. Isn't that some shit that you go through? Ain't that some shit that I've gone through as well? You know what I'm saying? Like you go, like these are the things that we call the hotline. You know what I'm saying? We call Miss Blue, we call Brother Bilal, we hitting up this one, we hitting up that one, we getting the terror over here, we doing that. You know what I'm saying? You go out in the world and you just like, I've been on breathing retreats. I took these classes. I did the chakra shit. I got these books. Man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it's just like, I thought I had mastered it. I thought I wasn't going to be scared no more. I didn't think I was going to have to deal with this shit again. And that in turn turns into the city is never going to get better. That's where that pessimism comes in. Because you need to be positive about it because you've been saying this shit to yourself. Jeez. It's dusty in this motherfucker. It's all good. Wow. We're going, yeah. We'll edit that and cut it all out. Oh, shit. Hey, yo, hold up. You know what? That's funny. So the light was stuck in here. It had nowhere else to go. All I needed to do was open another door. Huh. Get that. Or more like, huh. Okay. Yeah. And the fear, because he was like, I'm not afraid to die. And that's one of the things. It's like, oh man, I did. Like when you hear those interviews of thrill seekers, Steve-O, or you hear about somebody, Ron McGill, or you hear, you know what I'm saying? You hear about people who do those extreme things, and you say, hey, what is something that you're actually afraid of? Well, I'm actually afraid of clowns, or I'm actually afraid of the water, or I'm afraid of these little small things. You're like, how can you be afraid of that when you're not afraid of this? Well, fear isn't something that isn't going to reach you. Because it's an ever-growing process in a sense of you get so many opportunities to be a master at it. Like, and that's where the bad guys keep coming from. Go ahead and say, man, we can lock up one that's going to be 1,000 on the street tomorrow. Why? Fear. Fear. Because it's like, oh, well, that's fine. I know who I am. I'll be able to handle it. But when you don't think you can over and over, because that pessimism has come in, and it's okay because we understand. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. But yeah, he said man, I'm gonna say, man, I thought I had mastered it. It's just like, if you live in the same city that you probably grew up in, it's more likely you're gonna be running into people that you've had sex with, that you partied with, that you disagreed with, so many other things, right? You can go through your periods and then you get back out there and then you see that person, but you don't speak. But you see this other person and you do speak. And then you got to say to yourself, I thought I wasn't, or addiction, right? Calling it addiction, a fear of going back. What does it say? I'm not afraid to die. I'm just afraid that I'll keep living like this. You're afraid of losing something again, losing your way, falling into the chaos. Well, I don't want to drink too much because if I drink too much, I get like, well, have you mastered drinking? Have you tried to master drinking? Have you tried? Like, maybe you smoke too much. Have you mastered smoking? Because I could not avoid the fact that even with the Batman that was doing the Gotham Project, you know what I'm saying? Being an observer, like, it's all in the mind. Batman is a motherfucking observer. That's who you are. You're an observer. This is a project. This is your project, programmer. So yeah. What else? Oh man, Falcone in his speech at the very end, I think it was with Selena, right before he choked her. It's like, yeah. Oh, or maybe it was Alfred. One of these motherfuckers said that shit. Be more than what you thought about your past. It's all in the mind. Being more than what you thought about your past. Say for instance, you were a hoe, right? You claim wholeness, right? Say you claim wholeness. Do you know why? Like when you actually go through all this hoe shit, all this slut shit, all that shit, and then you come into the understanding of how we were actually given sex education, of the elements that we were given about our bodies and how they work. Like sexuality, all it, like, come on. When you see how we were programmed on that shit, how you gonna be mad at wholeness? Like for real, for real. When you understand traumas, when you're understanding what you go through your traumas, you get why somebody was out here fucking every weekend. You get it. Or you get why you were fucking every weekend. Why you were fucking this one over here, that one over here. And yeah, it was great being a hoe, and great you dicking down all these bitches over here and doing all this and that. But when you went home, you was just like, man, I really miss my dad. Or how come me and my sister don't get along? Or I just can't keep a job. I just keep going from job to job and nobody likes it. These are the shits that were programmed into us when we were kids. Come on, man. I'ma hug you. Hug yourself, goddamn. Hug your motherfucking self, goddamn. Got to. Let's see. The Riddler and Jigsaw. Saw a lot of that, even with Spiral coming out last year, the Signs and Symbols. Inner Scars. Oh yeah, at the end of the movie, Batman talk about the inner scars allow you to transform and the power to change. You know what I'm saying? Selena, the mother goddess, that protector energy. And Selena, her mother name was Maria, the mother Mary. You already know what it is. Madonna. I think her story was being left alone as well. Of course, she has a thing for strays. That mother, that goddess energy, that mother energy. Come here. Let me help you. Let me use what I have to care. That compassion. I get it. I understand. That type of shit. You know, that I can save you. That's what you came back for. Batman was a muse. Batman as a muse. That was hilarious to me. I was just like, yo. That's that hater energy. That's that the angry mob that Levitard talks about. It's like you do know you're boosting their sales, right? Like, it's like when you're not moving in silence, when you're not moving in spirit, you know what I'm saying, intuition, like you just gonna be out here pumping them up. Like the more hateful energy you throw into it, they're going to thrive on it. They don't give a fuck about that good, bad shit. They never did. They ain't worried about that shit. You think these companies is out here worried if your ass is gonna take them down? Do you know what they know? They know who you are. They know who we are. They ain't worried about no good or bad. Because they already know. If it was, it would be. But it ain't. So they keep on trucking. The world ending, but Amazon still moving packages. Fuck out of here. Now let's see. Oh, the Riddler using childhood comforts with sound. Falcone telling Batman about his pops, you would be surprised of what you're capable of. Wow. You will be surprised of what you're capable of under the right circumstances. And that's so fucking true. That's real right there. Woo. Because when you listen to the villains, man, they don't speak on that. They don't speak on the polarity. They don't speak on that right, wrong. They don't speak on dualities. You be like, oh, okay. Because it's like, my father did what? And he's just like, hey, man, chill, bro. Ain't that what your uncle tell you? Huh? Ain't that what your aunt tells you? When you're pissed off at your parents, don't they come back around and be like, hey, chill. Don't chill. You don't need to be saying that shit, man. You don't know the whole shit. And even when you think you know the whole shit, you don't know the inner shit. Not unless you the motherfucking oracle around this bitch. And unless you claiming that shit, you better back the fuck up. Because you don't know everything. So much shit changed. You'll be surprised what people are capable of. I never thought they would do something like that. They've always been able to do something like that. Actually, that's probably the shit they wanted to do in the first place. It's just that through fear, shame, guilt, and being stuck in hell, they had to get it by any means. They had to get it by any means. They was gonna speak their truth. Like, you know, some people get vengeance and end up in jail. Some people get in vengeance and start teaching a class on self-defense. Some people get vengeance and join the military. You know what I'm saying? I can get this illegal gun, or I can go through these people over here who will actually hand me one. All I gotta do is some shit for a little bit, but they'll actually give me the guns. They'll actually teach me to defend myself. All right, I'll go over there. Everybody's in a fucking gang. You better rep. You had better rep. And quit being mad at motherfuckers who rep. Don't be mad at motherfuckers for what they rep. Gang. Gang. All right, anything else? When creating your own codes for your algorithm, you remember the info and it triggers signs and symbols. Oh yeah. Like whenever you're going through Batman, the whole thing, signs and symbols. The more you study, the more it'll come up. You already know what it is. It's being active with that shit. Oh yeah, Batman shouldering a load and trauma for everyone. Actually, he doesn't actually talk like that. And I'm actually glad they got rid of that. Batman doesn't do his face. That's fine. So that's the Batman. Would I watch it again? Yeah. Oh, I got one. Let's see. Under emotional distress, you will believe any story while you are searching for those answers. Like when you're searching for answers, that's why it's like calming yourself, being in a state of calmness, because you don't want to make any rash decisions on you. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you good. So when you are talking to yourself, God, spirit, goddess, divine, whenever you're in communication, you're going to be straight. Things are going to be clear can be. Clear as clear can be. Well, that's it. Mars Champion, 131 zone, MooRooM. It's time to go have some fun. Y'all be good, man. The Batman was dope. That one was dope. Let's upload this one.